Hey everyone. The last few months have been busy yet exciting ones for the Western Riding team. During the spring season, we introduced a small herd of cows into our practices where students began by learning how to track the cows and worked their way up to fence work and eventually ranch sorting. Working with the cows has improved and broadened our students' horsemanship skills as well as strengthened their teamwork. We've seen a great deal of development in our riders and horses this season and have had a blast working the cattle. The IEA team has also stayed busy and in April wrapped up their regular season. They've been putting in the work to prepare for their first trip to postseason. Qualified riders will be traveling to compete at regionals next weekend, hosted in Scottsdale, Arizona. Coach Gavin and I are very excited to see our pilot IEA team represent out of state and are proud of the groundwork our current riders have set for all of our future competitors. We would like to take a moment to recognize a few of our Western riders for the end of year awards. The Coach's Award goes to a student who takes everything in stride. This student is always joyful while on the back of a horse, even if the ride proves to be a difficult one. What a gift to be able to find humor in situations where it would be much easier to find criticism. This student demonstrates humility, coachability, and an eagerness to learn. There is no denying the dedication the student has to their sport and self-improvement. I am looking forward to this student's future on the FVS Western team and am happy to present this season's Coach's Award to Kylie McDougald. The Most Improved Award goes to a student who has adapted to change extremely well during the season. This student has stepped up to the plate by riding all types of horses and has learned to manage their difficult quirks with patience and makes an effort to end every ride on a positive note. In the saddle, the student has consistently gotten stronger every day and has worked hard to develop a feel. They take constructive criticism very well and never hesitate to ask questions. We are proud to present Sophia Carson with this year's Most Improved Award as a testament to her adaptability throughout the season and year. Congratulations to you both.
Hey, I'm Ann Hanna, and I'm the hunt seat coach. And to sum up our season, Fountain Valley School hosted our IEA regionals, where we ended up reserve champion, allowing us to go on to the Zone 8 finals in Arizona, where Malia was third, Ryan was first and second, Eva was fourth and fifth, Gus was seventh, and 𝗟𝗏 was third. Because Ryan won his class, he went on to nationals in Tryon, North Carolina, where Ryan finished fourth in the nation. We held our annual schooling show, which was a great success, even though it was pouring down rain. We went to our first 𝗕𝗲𝗀 show, where everyone ribboned in very large classes, and we're looking forward to our next 𝗕𝗲𝗀 horse show next week. On to my most improved. This rider came from a different program and had great difficulties holding her leg still, but after a lot of 2-point, her leg has become a lot stronger. This rider had a slow start to the IEA show season, but was just getting the hang of it at the end, placing first and second at the last two shows. Most improved goes to 𝗖𝗿.
Hi, my name is Liz, and I'm also one of the hunt seat coaches, and I'm going to do Most Improved as well as Best of Care for 2024. So for Most Improved, this rider has had a whirlwind year, moving from a quieter horse to a more advanced horse through the winter and spring. She has formed a fabulous partnership with this horse, and every day it is clear the two of them are a great match. Following her change in horses, she has rapidly improved and grown as a rider. She is now actively competing in the 2-6, collecting a modified hunter championship at her very first show this spring, and is now working toward qualifying for 𝗕𝗲𝗄 medal finals in 2024. Further, she has stepped up in the barn to help all of her teammates at both IEA shows and the away shows, supporting them and offering a helping hand. Most Improved goes to Victoria Stanton. For Best of Care for 2024, we select a rider each year whose care has stood out among all of the others. This particular rider has cared for not one, but 2 horses. Her care of the second horse, who is a little bit older and a little bit quirky, is noteworthy as he spends a great deal of his time attempting to cover every part of his coat in thick mud. She cleans his stall every day, even over the weekend, and gives him time and attention outside of her required barn hours. On top of all of this, she has kept her main riding horse shiny and loved on as well. Best of Care for 2024 goes to Nicole Wang.
Hey there, Danes. This is Coach Morris here. If you guys hear a baby crying during this, my son is currently strapped to my chest, and my voice might be a little raspy because we just got done with practice, but here goes nothing. Today I would like to take some time to reflect on our inaugural season for boys lacrosse. The team embarked on our first season back in several years, with only 2 out of our current 15 players having ever picked up a stick before. Our season began with learning how to catch and throw in the old gym, the team only mustering around 8 passes in one of our stick line drills, and that took us about 40 minutes to do. Fast forward to today's practice, we completed 118 reps in about 15 minutes without any drop passes. This team has grown immensely in a short amount of time, and I'm incredibly proud of all of them. As a team, we had to learn how to celebrate the small victories, though. Introducing Dog of the Day Award, which I'm sure many of you have seen around campus. This award is given to the best teammate each practice and each game. Enjoy the pictures of the boys with the Dog of the Day Award during the slideshow here. Our season began with many ties and losses to strong opponents, but as of late, the boys lacrosse team is on a 1-game winning streak, hoping to finish off the year strong with 2 games against Vanguard this coming week. It was difficult to make the decision on these 3 awards, as everyone on the roster has contributed immensely to building our culture and building how we operate as a lacrosse team. With that being said, the following players to me stood out the most for the season awards. So our 3 awards, first one, Most Improved Player. This one has to go to Alex Habrel, so please give him a round of applause. Alex picked up a stick for the first time in late February, and I don't think he's put down his lacrosse stick since. His willingness to compete every day has been infectious and has grown our team culture immensely. Alex currently is a team captain and leads the team in ground ball pickups as a midfielder with 45 ground balls this season. Way to go, Alex. The Coach's Award goes to Louis Hoyt. Louis first picked up a stick in late February, and since then he has been a true student of the game. Starting out, he was one of our most gifted midfielders athletically, but he had to get his stick skills up to par. Louis continued to play wall ball, constantly asking for questions and tips on how he can better his game. Fast forward to our last game against Vanguard, he scored 2 decisive goals for our team in some pretty critical moments. I'm extremely proud of his dedication to the game and to his teammates. Louis, thank you for being so coachable this year. I really enjoy working with you. Looking forward to next year, buddy. For our MVP this year, this award was challenging to pick, but since the start of the year, our team agreed the most valuable piece of our culture is to be a great teammate. I can't think of anyone who embodies that sentiment better than Alan's son. Alan plays the toughest position on our team. Alan stepped up for us early in the year and volunteered to be our goalie. Alan has showed up every day for his teammates, even when he has bumps and bruises from previous games and practices. He has battled through taking 300-plus shots at practice and doing it with a smile on his face. Without Alan, we simply wouldn't have had a season this year. Alan is currently sitting at 45% save percentage the year, which is amazing for a first-year goaltender. Alan will be studying game design at University of Santa Cruz. Please give him and our entire team a round of applause. Thanks, FVS. Go Danes!
Hello, Danes. Coach Corey Manley here to talk to you about boys swimming and diving, possibly the most exciting team on campus. I don't want to speak for myself, though. The Danes secured a 3-2 record this regular season, which was the first time the Danes have secured a regular season winning record since, Jeff, help me out here. This is a position that the Danes also secured in the league championship, which was second. This is an improvement over a third-place finish from last year, something the team is super excited to build upon. Some of the highlights: the meet against Widefield. Talk about a close competition. The meet was tied going into the last relay, and that team stepped up and won the meet for us with 1 race. All the pressure in the world, all the eyes on them. Super proud of their achievement there. In addition, another 4-free relay that was super memorable. We were down a couple swimmers and did not have a state qualification yet in the 4-free relay until Braulio, Ben, Sam, and Yosi stepped up and got it done for us in the last regular season meet of the year. These are the highlights for me as a coach, but I think the boys will tell you that their favorite part was the slide at Woodland Park, the donuts after the meet, or when 𝗖𝗂𝗁 was late to practice because he was in the bathroom. On to the state meet, we had all three of our relays qualified for states. We had 2 individual swimmers, Santi and Yosi, compete at the state championship meet, which was tremendous. The season ended on a very, very high note with senior Tanner Mason securing not only 1 best time, but 2 best times in 1 single race at the last event of the season. On to the awards, most improved player of the team this year, none other than 𝗖𝗂𝗁𝗍. Huge round of applause for 𝗖𝗂𝗁. For the Coaches Award goes to none other than our captain, Yosi. Last but not least, most valuable player has to be Santi. Thank you so much to Coach Shadle, Jeff, Grant, and Morgan for all the support this season. Go Danes!
My name is 𝗟𝗲𝗱𝗃𝗍, and I had the privilege of coaching the JV girls tennis team this spring. For those of you familiar with tennis, you know it's not a sport for the faint of heart. It's frustrating, complicated, and demands a tremendous amount of patience. This season was particularly unique because all 8 players on our team were brand new to the sport. Within weeks of learning how to hit ground strokes and keep score, the team was thrown into the fire and had matches in Salida, La Junta, and at home. They worked with their opponents to reconcile scoring questions and supported each other through the nerve-wracking excitement of a new sport. At a home match against Doherty, the Doherty coach pulled me aside to compliment our team's aggressive net play, serving ability, and infectious positivity. The progress made from our first practice to our last match was incredible, and it speaks volumes about the dedication and spirit of these young athletes. Now I'd like to take a moment to recognize our award recipients for this season. First, our Most Improved Player award goes to Jaden. I often saw you hitting balls against the fence, serving on your own, and arriving early to practice to hit with your teammates. Throughout the season, I nudged you repeatedly about tweaking your forehand, and you consistently embraced the feedback. By the season's end, whenever you slipped back into old habits, you would shake your head back and forth and audibly express your frustration, which of course always made us chuckle. Next, the Coach's Award for Outstanding Spirit and Attitude is awarded to Isla. Your unwavering positivity and supportive nature truly brought our team together, making every practice a joy. You celebrated all your teammates' small wins and of course kept the mood light by singing during team games. And finally, our Leadership Award goes to Asha. You've been a role model on and off the court, always showing up early, leading your teammates in a warm-up, and making sure everyone on the team was held accountable for returning the balls to the shed. Together, Asha and Isla really ran the show. For those who I've not mentioned, you've been a joy to get to know and watch grow, and taught me a lot about what it means to build a positive team culture. Thank you for showing up every day and bringing your full self to our team.
Girls varsity tennis had a great season this year. Although it was not without some adversity, just about everybody powered through something and had to battle something this year. And we showed some tremendous grit throughout this season. We had a successful indoor season, finishing as the top team in our region and qualifying 7 out of the 11 players into the state tournament. So really proud of the way that our team performed this year. All right, let's get into the awards. Our first award, the Most Improved, goes to the Power number 2 doubles team of Brooke and Anisa. Next award is what we call the Locked In Award, and that goes to Eva M. She had a spectacular season at number 3 singles. And lastly, this year's MVP for the girls tennis goes to captain and number 1 singles, May Sather. Thank you, Danes, for a great season on behalf of myself and Coach Jackson.
Coaching the boys volleyball team this season was one of the highlights of my year. While the wins may not have stacked up in the record books, the true victories lie in the determination the team displayed on the court. Facing off against formidable 5A and 4A opponents, we knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy. Yet every match was a testament to the team's resilience and determination. Our sets were close, and our opponents had to work for every point they earned. That in itself is a remarkable achievement. Despite being a small team, each player made a significant impact. Henry, your consistent passing kept us in the game time and time again, showcasing your hunger for improvement. Lucas, your infectious energy and voice kept everyone on their toes, and you covered the back consistently with everything you had. William, your passion for attacking the ball inspired us all to give our best on the court, and your competitive spirit never wavered. Nico, your formidable presence at the net and unwavering commitment to blocking set the tone for our defense, making it difficult for our opponents to find their rhythm. Navy, your solid hands and ability to make your hits unpredictable kept the opposing team on their toes, giving us crucial points when we needed them the most. 𝗖𝗍, your quick thinking and setting skills set up our attacks with precision, laying the groundwork for many of our successful plays. That being said, our MVP for the season is Jaden Lopez-Hardy. Jaden, your journey from zero experience to becoming a central figure on the court is nothing short of remarkable. Your ability to read the game, anticipate plays, and execute with finesse left us in awe. Your positive attitude and eagerness to learn made every practice and game more enjoyable for everyone, and we are incredibly grateful to have had you as a member of our team. Before I wrap up, I want to say thank you to my two managers this season. Eliana and Brianna, it would not have been the same experience for anyone without your contributions. To the entire team, thank you for pouring your heart and soul into this season. Your dedication, resilience, and sportsmanship have been truly inspiring, and I couldn't be prouder of each and every one of you. Thank you for an amazing season, and I can't wait to see you all back on the court next year. I have no doubt that with the same determination and spirit, we will achieve even greater heights.
The girls' soccer team had a solid year, finishing the season 11-4. We had a few newcomers to the team and to soccer, and they helped round out a solid crew of returning ducklings. Although we had a disappointing end to the season, losing in the first round of playoffs, we are so proud of this team, their joy on the field, and the team they worked so hard to build. I am happy to announce that Phoebe Bain, Lily Christofferson, Ysabella Garza, Mia Liebecker, and Annie Rubel were all named to the all-conference team. And now for our awards. The most valuable player, someone who is so deserving of this award for many, many reasons. With 29 goals and 15 assists, bringing her career totals to 80 goals and 50 assists, we are pleased to give this award to Annie Rubel. The most improved player, someone who had never played soccer but brings a sense of awareness and athleticism. She became a starter quickly and was a player we consistently watched develop. Congratulations to Quin Lewis. And finally, the Coaches Award. At the beginning of the season, we challenged the team with, "It's our job as coaches to find someone better than you, and it's your job to make sure we can't." This player stepped up and out of her comfort zone, finding a different level of confidence than we had seen in her before. Consistent and reliable. Congratulations to Brady Lebo.